right, guys. Hello? Hello? Welcome to the UU Normie Show. Welcome back, I should say. This is Justin.
And I'm Tage.
Today, we're starting off a show that I believe is pretty big.
Yeah.
A lot of people watch it. A lot of people know it.
Yes.
I always get confused about what show it is.
Same.
ReZero.
Yeah.
We were just talking about it a bit. I always confuse it with Black Clover, I think it is.
I always confuse it with Konosuba. I think the tracksuit they both wear.
The tracksuit.
Always throws me off.
I just always, I look at the main character and his hair is a different color.
Yeah.
But all I think about is that guy who screams like the times that Naruto's being annoying in Naruto.
Oh, yeah.
He's just always yelling. He has the gray hair and he has like a sweat headband or something.
I do know that this is the famous anime with the two girls with one with pink hair and one with blue hair.
Yeah, the blue hair and her bangs come down a bit.
And something really fucking sad happens.
Oh.
That's all I know. The entire fan base is always like Rem got fucked over or something. That's all I know.
I don't want to hear about it.
I know nothing. All that people are sad. It's just constantly like pictures of Rem and then like a sad face or whatever. And I'm like, I don't know what happens, but Pink Girl does not get fucked over. Or
she
something.
Get cucked? Rem get
no
cucked?
idea, dude.
Kind of like
right in front of her. I don't know.
It's kind of like what was that? That girlfriend show? Rent a Girlfriend. Kind of like the girl in Rent a Girlfriend. Gets screwed over. Your girl in Rent a Girlfriend.
Oh, you son of a bitch. She has every right to be the best girlfriend.
Yeah, except for he doesn't like her.
But there's no reason.
Hey, you got to follow what your heart desires.
No, dude, that's some bullshit. Dude.
Did we say the name? Did we say it's ReZero?
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say, I think I just said a show that we confuse with other shows. And then we started talking about other shows.
We just started going off and everyone's like, what the fucking show is it?
What the fuck are we watching? Don't even put it in the title. If we're editing it and we never said ReZero.
Yeah.
Just question marks.
I was going to say, guess our anime.
Yeah. Guess what the show is before we start watching the show and then talk about it after.
And then we just shit talk after we've seen it. And we never give any details.
We just hate it.
Yeah.
I wonder what it has ratings wise on My Anime List. By the way, have you looked at the website My Anime List or anything?
I should make one. It's going to be monstrous.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to rate horrible trash animes really high. And you're going to be like, dude, why are you the way you are?
I have a few in there.
Good.
I have a few.
NTR, 10 out of 10.
I think I have that as a 4 or a 3.
Dude, 10.
On mine. No, I have that as dropped. I have that
dude,
dropped
Dragon
on
Maid,
my anime list.
High as fuck.
Come on, dude.
Can you like mark every episode or no?
You say how far you are by episode.
Okay, never mind.
Why?
No, I was going to say like was the best.
Oh, which episodes are the best?
Yeah.
I can't. No, I don't know. I'm done with you on that. I know what episode you're thinking of. All right, so this has a really high score. It's an 8.27.
Oh, fuck.
Very, very high.
Dude, I'm excited.
Yeah,
we're watching English dub. If that pisses people off, I don't give a shit.
Most of what we're watching is English dub.
Yeah.
I think we've watched 2 subs.
Yep.
But most of these have been English dub so far.
Jace.
And I honestly don't see a problem with that.
Yeah.
We've actually chosen the English dub version over. I think it was a bad choice for the Demon Slayer movie.
Yes, I agree.
Because I was so used to, I think we were both so used to the Japanese voices.
Yeah.
And just reading it.
Yep.
That the English voices threw me for a loop.
Oh my God, yeah. And I will say, extremely characterized characters like, I forget their name already, Boarhead guy.
Yeah.
Didn't translate well in English, in my opinion.
No, they just made him Patrick Star.
Yeah.
With muscles.
Yep. And I never found it dumb. So I was like, it just didn't really, wasn't really something that I clicked with.
I heard that Funimation does that a lot with a lot of stuff, though.
You think?
I've seen that Funimation does that with a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
They take big liberties. They did with Dragon Maid.
Yes. Oh my God, yeah.
They did with quite a few shows.
Yep.
They just throw in some stuff. Like, this is what there was in Love is War.
Yeah.
fuck Funimation for what they did in Love is War.
Oh, dude,
Oh,
what a
dude, I'm bringing
statement,
it on.
dude.
I'm bringing
Holy
I'm bringing
shit.
it deep.
All right, so now we're officially a Crunchyroll people.
They
We're
just
now fucking
nah, dude. Fuck
Funimation
all of
team.
them. Who cares? What are they gonna do,
Dude.
they sponsor us in the future,
Yeah.
and then they hear
They're
this
like,
episode.
we're gonna need you guys to take down that one episode.
I don't take down shit. All right, this is a free country. I can say whatever I want. First Amendment. In Love is War, they weaseled in a social distancing line,
Okay.
as if that has, because of the pandemic, as if Love is War, the anime based on a manga that has already come out in the past, has anything to do with COVID-19.
Dude.
Like, dude, what are you doing? They're like, well, we have to add in stuff that people can relate to make fun jokes. And you're like, no, you don't.
No.
The source material has jokes in it.
Yeah.
Use the jokes.
Dude.
You don't have to make it. You don't have to. What does Daniel Tosh do? He keeps a joke going until no one laughs,
Yeah.
or just one person laughs.
Yep.
It's like this happened, and then a pterodactyl swooped down. That fucking guy gets it. It's like that's what Funimation is doing. There's one guy who's like, you know what makes Love is War the best show ever? Social distancing joke.
That guy gets
Yeah,
it.
and then Johnny in Colorado finally got this social distancing joke he wanted.
Yeah.
But what the fuck was I talking?
Dude, we went off.
I'm so sorry. I don't even.
Oh, we were talking about how we watch English dub.
Yeah. So I mean, gotta do what you gotta do.
I kind of have a premise when I watch. I've told you before. I have like kind of like a little rule of thumb with my dub to sub, I'd probably go with English dub. I usually like with actiony and more intense anime, whereas slice of life and I guess comedic animes, I actually do like comedy. Japanese sub.
I just don't care.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the dry comedy of sub usually cracks me the fuck up. That I'd say the biggest example of I actually preferred sub to dub was I'm trying to think of the name of how to pronounce it. Jukanzu, the show that I watch.
Jukanzu?
Where they're little chibi versions of themselves, and they have to fight in a school. Where they and their school and their fighting ability was based on their last test score.
Baku no Testo?
Thank you, Bakuto Testo Shikanju.
Baku no Testo, yeah.
Yeah, that one, I was like pissing my pants laughing. The first time I ever watched it in Japanese, I thought it was fucking hilarious. Timing was perfect. The timing that you could read the subtitles lined up perfectly with the kind of action that they would slap in there. Thought it was great. Watch the English dub. I thought they were kind of dry, and it wasn't really for me.
Yeah, when it comes to stuff like that,
Yeah.
when it's comedy and specifically not slapstick, when it's comes from the words
Yes.
and the storylines and wordplay,
Yep.
it's almost you kind of need to do subs so that they don't have to worry about getting the timing right for dubs,
Yeah.
because then they have to fit in a joke that was in Japanese going between two characters is a specific length of time because of the language.
Yeah.
And if you have to fit that joke, kind of make it the same joke, but also make it fit the time
Yeah.
and the lip movements,
Yeah.
you're fucked. There's no,
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way you can do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that makes sense on how that is. I've just always watched dubs since I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I just watch dubs. It's easier for me.
Yeah.
And I read a lot. So when I really like to read, and there's a difference. I lock into a mode when I'm reading that is far different from just me sitting having a good time. So if there's words on the screen, it's why it's so hard for me when I'm watching something in English with subs on it. I have a really hard time because all I'm doing, I just start to read.
My bad.
I quit. I quit watching.
Subtitles are always on in every movie.
Yeah, I just have such a hard time because I quit watching and I just read.
Damn, I feel bad.
The whole
We
time.
have to have ours because it helps Linda be able to keep up.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
I lock into read mode, and I never look back up. I'm just staring at it. But my thing about it is, if people are mad, hey, what's the name of this show? We chose normies for a reason.
Yeah.
I'm not out here trying to be the biggest anime head.
We fucking are.
Yeah.
We are normies.
I can't sit here and say I know more about anime than anybody.
Yeah.
Because I don't.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Mm-hmm.
I just like to sit in the house of anime. I'll clean it. I'm not somebody who just knows anime very well.
Yeah. We're not someone who stays in the house. We
I
clean it.
just like it.
Yeah. But I would say let's jump into the first episode of ReZero.
We're jumping in.
Let's do it.
How does this work?
You just got to hit play, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Listen, dude.
Hey, look at me. You talk to me like that again.
I'm scared.
Dude, I will take all of the cartilage from between your elbows. All right? Your bones are going to be grinding. You're going to have grindy bones from mid-20s to the rest of your life.
Dude.
Yeah.
Late.
Dude,
I'd go late.
Good luck. Good luck bringing the teacup up to your mouth from now on.
No, dude, I need to drink
Because you're going to be grinding those fucking gears all the way up.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No cartilage having
Wait a
ass
minute.
bitch.
Will this affect movement?
Yeah, jerking off is fucked, bro.
Dude, don't you dare.
Dude, just
You can
imagine.
take many things from me. You can't take this away from me.
Dude, I'll take jerking off away from you. You know what? You righty or lefty?
Righty?
Righty?
Why did I tell you?
Dude, say goodbye to the movement in your fingers.
No, dude.
Yeah. Those son bitches stuck straight.
I'm just gonna go all in and buy those fake silicone butts that I don't have to move. I just have to have sex with it.
You're going straight with the butt.
Yeah, I
You
can't
could have
afford
gone
the whole
for
thing.
a whole...
I can't. Those things are so much
I
money.
thought we were just going for imagination.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, imagination-wise, I'm getting that whole Asa Akira.
Dude,
statue.
imagination-wise, I'm getting that ear.
All right, we're going to start the episode. Don't call Sue. You miso bitch. There you go.
There you go.
Fuck.
I've been playing too much Pokemon. My first thought was like, I want to find a cool one and be like, I'm going to make you my spirit.
Jeez.
I'll evolve you into a spirit.
Is his girlfriend about to become the moon?
Yes.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, sorry, bro. To have loved and lost, you know? Oh.
He just went in for a punch. She's so hot.
Dude.
That was like the length of a movie.
Dude, that
Was
was
that pretty
long
long?
as shit.
That was a pretty long episode of a show. I'm going to be completely honest with you. We were 15, 20 minutes into this show.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, the fuck do people care about? I was like, this is just the isekai. I don't care. I'll watch any. I've seen tons of them.
Yep.
Seen so many isekai. Also, I didn't know that this was an isekai before we jumped into it. I didn't know anything about the show at all. So I was a little bit like, oh, fuck. We're just going into a different world. It's going to be one of those things. The last 20 minutes were very different than... You could say this is the Dark Souls of isekai.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, I don't make the rules.
You can't just
I just talk about them.
flop that magnum dong of a statement down in the first episode
Is
of a
it
show.
not? Is it not?
Yeah, I get it. He dies. He goes
It's the
back to the
Dark
bonfire.
Souls.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
Not a bonfire.
Dude, by the way,
It's apple cart.
it's an apple cart, can of corn. I was very impressed with How I would say the same. I kind of at the beginning of the episode I was kind of like, it's okay, it's kind of cool, it's whatever. But then the turns and I'm trying to think of a way of wording it. The handling of the Groundhog Day time loop. I think it was pretty cool. I guess I don't really see that in anime.
Every time he came back,
yeah,
the guy said, "Looks like you okay? Looks like you've seen a ghost." And I'm pretty sure he said that the first time we saw him.
Do you think so?
I'm pretty sure he said it the first time also. So this might not even be our first loop that we saw. This might not be his first loop that we saw.
Yeah, it's not our first loop. I mean, not our first loop, but we joined into a loop. He was already back home at that thing, and he was currently dying.
I think that might not have been
that's
first
totally
time through.
They're gonna bring this back to fuck with viewers
for
sure.
I swear he was just looking. Yeah, because he was looking at the stuff, and he said to himself, "I can't even read what this says."
Yeah.
And the guy said, "You okay? You look like you've seen a ghost." So even that very first one, or it could be that he's going back to that specific moment and the guy's just always saying the same thing.
Weird question is, though, why would that have been a moment? Why do you think that's a moment that kind of checkpointed? Because he came into this world earlier. He had exchanges earlier. He met people. He talked to people. He was sitting down. He was doing a bunch of shit.
It could be story-wise, though.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe
that's
at some
the first
point
interaction he had with people.
they might checkpoint somewhere else, is what I'm saying.
They might.
Which
I
would be
just
kinda
think
cool.
if I was writing this,
Yeah.
then I wouldn't want him just to keep reappearing in front of the fountain and seeing people walk by.
Yeah.
It would be the first person he spoke to. Those first words would be the thing that I go to, so that you understand that he's going back to the beginning of a time loop and not just transferring back to like a safe, like not a safe state, I guess, but going back to this fountain thing. Something that you can latch onto, like a specific phrase.
Yeah. That's true.
I am super confused.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I have no clue what's going on.
Yeah.
But in an okay way. I think we talked a little bit ago about first episodes being just so out there that you don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
And that maybe being a bad thing. I think I alluded to it being a bad thing before of what the fuck is this? And this I'm confused in, but I understand a trajectory, if that makes sense. Because there's obviously a whole set of lore behind all of this.
Jumping on that, I thought of this kind of topic while we were mid-episode, as soon as they kind of went to the slums. Something that I kind of noticed with this one, which is, I don't know the producing company. I don't know who made this. I don't know if it's like an esteemed company or a very, what's the word? Experienced writer. But there's almost this difference between this one and the one we just watched, the or the last episode that we whatever the
the last one we did was
Peach Riverside.
Peach Boy
Riverside.
Peach Boy Riverside.
Peach Boy Riverside. It was same kind of category of like fantasy world, but when it came to the world, it almost seemed like they didn't really bother explaining anything. They didn't really they kind of moved forward, but I wouldn't say this anime did. But for some reason, I can't pinpoint why. This one felt like a world we're seeing a story in. Yes. And the other one seemed like a story that someone's not telling you the rest of. Like, they were just kind of like, it's a fantasy world. We have stuff, here you go. This one seemed like, if you asked any question to the writer, he has an answer because he's created this world. This felt like like when they went to the slums, I don't know, it felt like it was a fleshed out city that he probably knows the layout, the trajectory, where the situation would be economy wise. It was a very nice feeling, a very a cool world that I was actually pretty pumped to see. And it felt very different from the other medieval anime we just watched.
Yeah, and different from a lot of things. I think when people are asking me about books or stories that I really like, I can always put my hat on Lord of the Rings, especially from a story standpoint and books specifically. And when people are asking about what I like in a book or what I like in a series, a big thing of it is that world building. In Lord of the Rings, something I can point to just when they're leaving the Shire and they're walking with Tom Bombadil, who is somebody that if you've only seen the movies, you have no idea who Tom Bombadil is.
Yep.
Like, I'm sorry to anyone who hasn't read the books. Tom Bombadil is an amazing portion of the first book. And they're walking by a hedge. And just looking at this hedge, and Tom starts explaining, and the book starts explaining that this hedge was a separation between two countries. And the separation used to be this cliffside, but then there was warring, and this country started taking land from the other and going back and forth, and it had this weight behind what everything in the world meant. This tree line, this forest, where things were cut down, where buildings were made. And it didn't sit there and explain to you that entire history, but it gave you those crumbs of there's 4,000 years of history from this area on this continent. Tolkien knew all of that. He had everything built up. And it gives so much to the story, because you're just reading in that about the hobbits and about the men fighting Sauron, and the elves have been leaving, and the dwarves are not much around because they're so greedy and digging deep.
Yeah.
Which is perfectly exemplified by what you were just talking about. This obviously has that care put into what the world is and different factions. We already caught kind of a glimpse into here's what people think about this faction, and here's what people are doing. There are huge stakes. You mention at the end of this, he mentions a name, and the entire city of people, the entire group of people on this street turn around and stare at him. Like he just said, he uttered a horrible phrase, Avada Kedavra, if you will, in the middle of a crowded building. There's such a difference between shows, it feels like. You going, because right now we're going so granular on everything we're watching in comparison to what we used to just sit back and watch 12 anime for the day and maybe get burnt out. But talking through some of this stuff, it's like there's a big difference between good stories and turn your brain off, oh yeah, this is fun to watch stories.
I mean, I don't mean to shit on Peaches. I only saw one episode, but from that episode, which I'm gonna judge solely on the episode I watched, the world building, there was a different level, like you said. It was like the perfect care. It was like there was a different level of care. It's like
not just Peaches, isekai.
There's so many isekai that just kind of assume they're like, it's a fantasy world. Anyway, so here's my main character doing his stuff. It's like, dude, I want to, believe it or not, the world you build will keep me. I think that's, again, I'm going to go back to, this is a fucking you normie show, so here we go. One of the huge things that really brought me in at the beginning of the SAO fucking time period was I got that world. They explained it perfectly on the first episode. They were like, here's the world. It's a giant egg. You fight your way up. Gets harder as you go. You can chill on the bottom and live a completely normal life. It was a whole thing that they explained. I got it. I was there. And then as they move forward, I never wasn't sure how that economy lived. It was almost like they explained the rules and then they played within the rules of that world. And then we got to move forward. This one seemed like already first episode with explaining, like, even the guy just talking to himself. I can't remember the name of the main character for the life of me.
Subaru, like
Subaru,
the car.
thank you. Subaru.
Should be super easy to remember.
Dude, yeah, dude, now I got it. But he's walking. When he was walking, he just walks past the lizard people, and he was just like, "Oh, so it seems like this, blah 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 blah." And of course, every isekai guy does that. But that little bit right there already kind of shows you a little bit difference, because every isekai has their own little niche. Some people are like the one we just watched. Demi-humans are not allowed in human societies or whatever. It seemed like they were fucking everywhere.
Yeah,
So-
well, I mean, it just... If someone is saying that... I know that people shit on SAO.
Yeah.
But I do think if someone's going to sit there and say the beginning of SAO, at least... I would say the whole first part before Elfin...
Mhm.
what was it called? I was about to say Elfin Lied, which is an entirely different anime in itself.
Yeah.
The elf game.
Yeah,
that they end up
season
being
2,
part of.
isn't it? That's season 2.
I thought it was part 2. I don't remember. I don't know how their seasons work.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like super strange to me.
But I get, part 2, yeah.
But I think
Elfenheim, I think.
Alfheim.
Alfheim. There we go. Yeah, sorry.
And I would argue all the way up to the end of SAO 1, part 1, should I say? But some people might cut it off earlier. No one can say that was poorly realized.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
And if somebody is, then you could sit down and be like, but why?
Yeah.
Because I can understand people being like, oh, Yui was so annoying. Yeah, you know what? Yui was kind of annoying. And the direction that those characters took when we're just gonna have a cabin and go fishing and love each other.
Oh, yeah.
And have a daughter.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I can see that. But the whole beginning and Kirito deciding that he needs to be the bad guy for the people,
Yeah.
that's a great story.
Yeah.
But I have watched a lot of isekai strictly because there's an overabundance of isekai. And like we were talking about early on, this was just another fucking isekai
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
I was like, this is gonna suck because everyone seems to love this show, and I'm about to shit on it.
Yeah.
I'm about to come to the end and be like, yeah, it's just another one. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But it got wild and layered as it kept going.
Yeah.
Really dug it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm super this mid episode. I think after like the second loop, I in my head I was like, can I watch this off the podcast? I
Yeah.
was like, I want to watch this.
Yeah.
so bad.
I don't think
I
that
want to
we.
pinch it so fucking hard.
Yeah, I don't think we have to.
because there's a lot. If
Just
you as you were saying, there's a lot of this show. So I was like, dude, I
I think there's a fair bit.
want
of
to
this
blow
show.
through some of it. It seems really interesting.
Yeah. I think it's something. I mean,
There was already both waifus for both Justin and I.
yeah.
Dude, going through the show.
Satella, but we're not allowed to call her. Like that's weird.
I don't know her name yet, but purple hair girl.
I thought it was. She said Satella, but at the end it was. Don't you ever call me by
Yeah.
that name, the witch of envy. Don't you ever call me by the name of the witch of envy again. Super interesting.
I was gonna say when I wasn't sure. I saw the blonde girl, little ninja girl. I was like, I love her. And as she kept running and stuff, but we didn't get to see her. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to see her this whole episode. I kind of want to see if she's my best girl. But just listening to her talk, I was like, I love her. When she was like, when he was like, yes, I got it. She was like, all right, calm down, bro. You haven't got it yet. I was like, oh, she's a tomboy.
Yeah.
But
Felt.
yeah, felt. Yes. And then when they said when the girl was like, that was a delicious glass of milk, I was like,
my
oh
gosh,
fucking here
dude,
we go. It's Justin's girl.
Milk.
Dude,
Milk is a big deal to me.
Milk is your pout face.
Dude, but it's so. Milk is never around.
No, I would say the last 10 anime, I've seen Milk more often, but before then, didn't. That's not something I ever no one talked about.
Dude, did I tell you about Japanese milk?
Bro, tell me.
All right. So, story time. This is Tut Top Tip if you're ever going to Japan.
Tunnel top tip.
I forgot what prefecture it's from. I think it's in the north. There's a place in Japan
Yeah.
that is so well known for its milk
Okay.
that you go there specifically to get its milk.
Okay.
And everything there is milk flavored. You can get milk flavored anything. You can get ice cream that's milk ice cream.
I've had milk ice cream. Not of course not real.
It probably wasn't this milk ice cream.
But it blew my mind. I was like, what do you mean milk ice cream?
Yeah, see, I was telling people about this. I was talking about this milk ice cream, and I was telling people how badly I wanted to try this milk ice cream. And every time I was explaining it to people, they'd look at me like I was an idiot. And I was like, after the first one,
Yeah.
I was like, I know what you're gonna say because everyone keeps saying it. Ice cream has milk in it. I fucking got it. Yeah, it's cream. Dope. I get that. But I'm saying it's milk ice cream. And they're like, Justin, that's what ice cream is. I'm like, no. I'm saying it's milk ice cream in the way I would say it's vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream.
Yeah,
Or
that's the
whatever
flavor.
the fuck you want. This is milk ice cream. This is ice cream that tastes like milk.
Yes.
That sounds so good. And people are like, just freeze your milk. Well, I don't want milk slushy. I want milk ice cream.
So fuck off.
Dude, there's another place in Japan. I watch too much stuff about Japan.
Tell me.
Known for its orange juice.
Orange juice.
And in this place, instead of water fountains,
Yeah.
they have orange juice fountains.
Holy fuck.
You go around, you get a little cup, you walk up, turn that on, orange juice comes out of it.
Dude, I don't know. I think I'd enjoy that for like 10 seconds.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
Fuck
Are
off,
you kidding
dude.
me?
All right, listen, I'm not a big orange juice guy.
Dude, but if you're living in a place where you're proud of your oranges
Yeah.
and you're proud of your juice,
Yeah.
are you going to tire of that?
Yeah.
Are
know
you
what?
saying,
Maybe I would,
well,
dude.
so we're in the United States of America right now. You're saying you're tired of freedom and liberty? You're getting tired of it?
Never.
That's what the fuck I'm saying. They,
Dude, their freedom and liberty is orange juice.
yeah, not everybody has the greatness that we have here. They have orange juice. We have liberty. All right.
We have the liberty to go taste their orange.
Oh, 100%, bro. 100%. You go there as you walk in there with a cowboy accent.
Yep.
You walk up and you're like, hey, I want to try, can you give me some of that there milk? Cowboy is real southern. Is that just how cowboy... I just made a cowboy like just somebody from I don't even know where. Give me some of that there orange juice.
There you
And
go.
all the Japanese people are losing their minds. John Wayne. It's John Wayne.
Dude, yeah.
No, you can't get tired of the orange juice. But the problem, I think, would be oranges are very acidic. So if you're eating orange juice and drinking orange juice all the time, the enamel on your teeth would probably get fucked.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. You were thinking about acid reflux. I know
Yeah.
where your brain goes when you hear acid.
As soon as you said very acidic, I was like, I'd get one cup and die.
No, okay, it's not.
All right, it's not lemonade. If it was like, oh, we're really proud of our lemonade, I'll be like, I take your word for it. I can't even fucking drink that shit. I can't have
So
it.
when you have lemonade, just real quick for the people,
Yeah.
you and lemonade.
Yep.
Just explain to them.
I have acid reflux. I mean, I would say it's genetic. My mom has it, my dad had it, whatever. But it's 100% that I eat like shit. But I've gone for like last year. Oh god, probably like 2 years ago. Jesus Christ. A while ago, I was eating really healthy. I was eating like chicken and veggies every lunch. Had a breakfast, dinner, not too light, not too heavy. All this stuff. It was perfect. It was good. I was eating great. I could then, at that point, slam anything with just no repercussions. I could go to Fat Sal's, have the biggest sub and fucking fries with pizza combo.
And for anyone who doesn't know what Fat Sal's is,
Sorry, yeah.
you walk in and you look at the menu for the sub sandwiches, and it's like, oh, you want a turkey sandwich that also has eggs, bacon, French fries, fried chicken, and cheese sticks on it. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, you can, and they do like entire theme. Like one of my favorites is the fried cookout, which is it's just a cookout in a sub. You get burgers, hot dogs, burgers, hot dogs, fries, chips, potato salad, and like all that in a sub. Fucking blows your mind. Anyway, sorry, yeah. So I can have that and have no problems, but during that time, I then would be like, oh, cool, now I can have lemonade. But no matter how good I'm doing, No matter how well I've been doing, exercising, whatever, I take one sip of lemonade, and for the rest of the day, it feels like I've just drank a pile of grease, and my heart it's on fire. It feels like acid is just pouring into my throat, and I don't know. I can have a lemon. I've had a lemon, and it doesn't do as much as lemonade. That combo of sugar and lemons just cook me on the inside.
Have you done natural lemonade? Like somebody makes it with lemons
Yes.
and sugar. Does it do the same thing, or are you talking about Minute Maid?
Minute Maid will cook me more.
Okay.
Natural lemonade won't. I might be able to have a glass and walk away, but that's it. And I better have been doing good the past couple days. But my grandma made some lemonade, and I had a pink lemonade. It was really good, homemade. It was really good.
So is pink lemonade? Here's something I've always wondered. I guess I could Google it.
Okay.
But red velvet cake.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Chocolate cake with food coloring.
Yes.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I heard from a bakery lady that the distinct taste comes from the cream cheese inside.
That's frosting. That's icing. It's cream cheese icing.
Yeah, but it's the use of that, which the combo of chocolate make people think that red velvet is its own taste, but it is just chocolate.
Yeah,
ice cream.
it's just chocolate cake.
Sorry, yeah,
with food coloring in it.
yeah.
Pink lemonade.
Yeah.
Some people are saying it's lemonade with strawberry in it.
Strawberry.
Is it not just pink lemonade? Is it not the red velvet cake of lemonade? Because I've had pink lemonade, and I'm not sitting there like, I really like the strawberry lemon sweet flavor.
Yeah.
I'm always like, this is lemonade, but it's more fun because it's vibrantly pink.
It's vibrantly pink. Yeah, you're right.
So is it?
Well, at that time, there was obvious chunks of strawberry in it.
Oh, so it's actually strawberry.
That was homemade.
Okay.
I will say, if you put both pink lemonade and lemonade next to me and blindfolded me and told me to take sips, I could not tell you the difference.
Yeah, dude, I think I've never tried it.
Yeah.
I've never tried to figure it out.
Yeah.
But every time I'm drinking pink lemonade, I'm kind of thinking, am I just drinking lemonade?
Yeah.
What's the difference here?
Yeah. I think there's like an untapped, I mean, I guess not untapped, but that I've ever had with flavored lemonades. Like, I feel like there's other shit besides just pink that's pretty dope. Like blackberry lemonade. I mean, I know it's done. I'm sure it's out there, but I feel like it's not nearly as frequent as I would think.
Blackberry lemonade would probably be green lemonade. Blue and yellow. Dark bluish purple.
That'd be cool looking.
I wonder, you could do a bunch of different berries in yellow lemonade and just make all different colors.
Yeah.
I used to live in Huntington Beach, and there was this Hawaiian place, and it had a drink, this big tall drink you could get there. I think it was called the rainbow something. So it had every color of the rainbow.
Holy shit.
All the way up this tall glass
Within
drink.
one thing?
It was one drink, and it had every color going
Jesus
up it, right?
Christ.
And I knew friends that would get it. I'd be eating there. Really good food.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just amazing food. And then I was talking to the people that working there. I was like, so what is that? What's in that?
Yeah.
Because I figured it was just some kind of, it was like a slushy kind of drink.
Yeah.
I think. All alcohol.
Oh, shit.
I don't know how they did it. It was just alcohol on top of alcohol on top of alcohol on top of alcohol. You would get smashed.
Fuck.
Drinking that
I
thing.
wonder if people are just slamming those.
But it didn't taste like you were going to die.
That's
but
amazing.
you were knocking it back, and you were probably going to have a bad time the next morning.
Yeah, dude. It's like the first time I ever had an adios motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, and it looked like Windex.
Yeah, because the guy who made, at least the first one, the guy who made it was like, it was really tasty. It was very kind of fruity. I only tasted the Blue Curacao and the Sprite. I was like, this is just a fruity drink. So I slammed one back, and then I got a second one.
You got two adios motherfuckers?
Yeah, and I was sitting down. So I'm I'm quickly sipping the second one. And then I just stand up because we were at a bar. And a guy stand up, and I was like, all right, I am wasted. I was like,
I am fucked right now.
I was like, I completely skip past buzzed. I'm just absolutely fucked out of my mind right now.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I think we ordered like a third one. I split with somebody. And I
ordered
barely
a third
sipped it.
one?
Yeah, it was college, so I wasn't even. I think I sipped 2 sips of it, and then it disappeared in someone's hand into the crowd.
Good.
So
Good.
I got home
I'm
that
glad.
night. I lived.
I'm glad you lived.
Yeah.
Or
I'm not gonna lie. Linda
what
got
I'd
me
be
home.
doing now would be scary.
You know what? That was the night that Linda made. No. Sorry, I'm thinking of a different. There was one night I got like barely able to stand drunk, and Linda made me drink so much water that night. By the time we left the club, I was 100% sober. She would not let me not have a water in my hand, slamming it.
That's a woman right there.
Yeah, dude. And I was pumped. I was like, I want to do this every time. I want to get fucked up in the club, so that way I'm too drunk to think about what I'm doing. I'm just having a good time.
Yeah.
And then be sober by the time you leave. I was like, why doesn't everyone do this?
Yeah.
And
Dude,
then I tried to do it again, and it didn't happen that way.
I can't do clubs, bro.
I hate clubs.
I can't do them. I don't like to get drunk.
Yes.
So I wouldn't want to get drunk at the club.
Yeah.
I went to, in college, it sounds like you did more fun stuff than me in college.
Don't you dare.
You always look at me and you're like, Justin, you had a great time in college. And then
don't
you're
you
telling
dare.
these stories of going to strip clubs and going
Son
to
of a bitch.
bars and drinking 3 Adios motherfuckers and having like a crazy time. Dude, I went to a club one time while we were at college.
Yeah.
And this is what I remember.
Yeah.
I was putting on clothes to go,
Yeah.
put on a button down
Yeah.
because I was going to be looking fresh that night. I was with my
course.
lady of the time.
Naturally.
We had been together for like a week,
Shit.
you know? So things were going pretty good.
Yeah, pretty serious.
And while I was putting that button down on, I had a white shirt underneath it.
Uh-huh.
And then I thought, it's kind of hot today. You know what'll make me stay cooler is if I don't wear an undershirt.
Oh, no.
I learned that night that you should always wear an undershirt because went without one, started dancing, sweat so much
Yeah.
that the whole front of it and the whole back of it was just wet. And it was fucking disgusting.
Damn.
And I just remember the girl I was with, she was like, I like it. I was like, no, you don't.
No.
You're saying that to make me feel better about myself.
Not this level.
And we all walked home. It was a big group of us. We walked back to the dorms. And I'm just walking down Hollywood Boulevard. Just soaked. But it didn't even look like I jumped in a pool or something. Like, you could get away with it if my whole body was soaked.
Yeah.
But it was just like my chest, stomach, and back were soaked.
So everyone knew.
Yeah, and then we went to we stopped at we stopped at the donut shop.
Oh,
And
no.
I was like, I'm not that hungry, guys. I think I could just go home. I don't know if I want to go to the donut shop. No, they wanted me to go. So I'm sitting in a donut shop, soaked with sweat.
Dude.
And by God, that girl I was with,
Yeah.
she was like still hugging me and stuff.
What?
And I was like, dude, I wouldn't have hugged me. This is gross. I would have left me. I would have walked away. I would have been like, dude, I don't know what's going on with you, but I can't deal with this
You
tonight.
need to figure that out.
Go home, change, and then you might take a shower,
Yeah.
then come back.
Yep.
Because it was fucking gross.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, I had horrible today. You had a great, I wish I had your college experience.
Don't you dare.
I wish I had your fucking college experience,
Don't you
bro.
dare. I got I can't remember I'm trying to think of other like club situations, but
Wasn't true.
don't you do this to
Must
me.
not have been
I
true,
was
bro.
just thinking of one. I wasn't thinking of a lie.
It must have been a lie.
Don't do this to me. Yeah, I remember one time. Actually, it was after college. Was Linda? It was Linda's birthday. I forget which one it was, but it was 25th. But she decided to just go hard, and so we went to this bar, and Linda had some friends, and they were taking shots and stuff. And I remember it was really funny. Linda had already gotten pretty fucked up. And so she tried to like get up, but she was like, "Do I go up here?" And she started to like walk up on a stage, and everyone was like, "No, you don't walk up there, sweetie." She was having a rough time, and I was just laughing because all her friends were they were helping her. I didn't need to jump to her aid, so I was just
There
kind
was
of.
a stage at the bar?
It wasn't a stage. It was the middle of the. It was a thing that the dancers were on, because
It's a strip club?
no, it's hard to explain the bar. It's in Hollywood, and it's there's There's like a DJ area, but then there's 2 areas where one of them has a dance thing where it's like if you're told to go up on it, you can. If not, there's usually like a dancer or I think like it's like a little mini stage.
Okay.
In the middle of the bar.
Gotcha.
But other than that, it's just like it's almost like a surf shack.
Okay.
So it was kind of like beach themed. So, but yeah, so Linda just starts climbing up it, and you see like not only her female friends trying to pull her off, you see like a couple of employees trying to like toss her back.
Like, no. This isn't.
Yep. And I remember like they were like, all right, because she was the birthday girl. They're like, all right, you got to take a shot. And I laughed because I'm like, Linda doesn't take shots; she sips shots. So this is gonna be really funny. And so then they had to pour a shot into her mouth, and I was like, this is gonna be fucking hilarious. So again, her friends are just hyping her up, and I'm in the background, knowing my woman. I'm like, this is gonna be hilarious. So she got like 2 milliseconds into the shot before she like turns to the side. And alcohol like pours on her face, and she's like,
no.
Oh. And they were like, oh, good job. And I was like, oh, honey, I love you.
Oh, that's so cute.
I'm like drinking a beer in the back, and I'm like, oh, I'm proud of you. You're doing your best.
That's my girl.
Yeah,
that's my girl. Shut the fuck up.
How dare you? But yeah,
I know her.
Back to the show, though. Back to the show.
I wonder if they party hard in this world.
Actually, no, I don't.
What?
I was gonna say, I'm like, I want to see an anime that shows the party side of a fantasy world. There is one.
What?
You refuse to watch it.
What is it?
I forget. Was it I forget. It was like a rating system.
Oh, what do you mean? I refuse to watch it? It got taken down.
Did it?
I couldn't.
It should
I
have.
can't watch it.
They literally just talking about fucking.
Yeah, it's the one where they go in. They rate species.
Yeah.
They rate different species.
Species encounter, but no, it's fucking something.
It was something like that. That's another. That's another Funimation one.
That
where Funimation was like, nope, we're done.
Yeah, they shouldn't have even. I don't know how the fuck that got past the floodgates at the beginning. There's no
Why not,
way.
dude? Why not?
I just don't. If like knowing from their past,
Ghost stories.
How the
fuck? Ghost stories. You know, anytime somebody says this show shouldn't be a thing, I just want to look them dead in the eyes and say, it's because you're black.
Dude, ghost stories is shit that shouldn't be on any anime nowadays.
Here's the
but
thing.
It's amazing.
Here's the thing. It should be. It should be.
It's horrible.
We have just decided as a society that we're not allowed to do it. We've policed ourselves.
Dude.
But that should be at least one anime a season.
Yeah.
Should just go bonkers.
Yeah, just go whole hog.
Just have fun.
Yeah, just tell the voice actors to improv.
Yeah, we need to start going back, and every year we find an anime from 20 years ago that didn't do well.
Yeah,
maybe had one season.
Yeah,
and we buy it.
Yeah,
just like some studio in the United States buys it. Hey, we're gonna take that, bring it over here, and give it to a newbie, just some green director. Trying to make his way in, or her way.
Yeah.
And a comedy person, you know?
Yeah.
And then some new voice talent. Have fun with it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about what it was.
Yeah.
Worry about making it something fun now.
Yep. We'll give you like a couple of bullet points for plot and just play around till those bullet points.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fucking hilarious. Because
also give them a timeline.
Yeah,
that is too short, so that they have to scramble and they can't think about it too much.
Yeah,
they just have to get in there, do it, get it done.
Yeah,
print, sell,
boom.
I think that'd be so much fun.
Dude, that'd be hilarious.
Because
number one anime to redo the original Fruits Basket. Burn to the ground. Start over. You heard me.
Why would you do that?
Cause shut it down. The
Why?
original Fruits Basket.
Hey, we don't shit on that show.
How dare you?
Okay? Because There are people that we know, and that's one of their favorite anime. All right?
All right.
That's one of Lulu's favorite anime. And I will have none of that fucking talk on my goddamn show. This is what we're doing.
We protect Fruits Basket.
We protect for her.
Yeah.
Just like she would protect for us on Apex, because we stand no chance.
Yes. She would Kraber all our enemies.
Well, she'd 1v3 every team.
She'd also be very upset how slow we loot.
I don't loot slow.
Compared to her.
I loot fast.
Okay.
I loot fast.
I don't.
I never freeze.
I don't you
I never freeze. Don't come up in my house and tell me that I'm a slow looter. All right? I don't want to hear a word about it.
Damn, dude.
Speaking of when you were speaking of it 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Standing up too fast and finding out that you're drunk.
Yep.
In high school, I tore my hamstring.
Holy shit.
Right? And this is the only time I've ever done hard drugs.
Jesus.
And I don't mean like I was snorting cocaine.
That's what I thought.
I mean, I had a torn hamstring. I wasn't supposed to move. And they gave me Valium.
Damn.
For it. And I was supposed to lay on a couch and not move.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a throwback to something you were saying way long ago. I don't know why it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
I'm laying there taking Valium for a few days.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I'm tired. I'm sick and tired of sitting on this couch, laying on this couch, not moving. This Valium's doing nothing for me. I don't feel it. Went to stand up, hit the ground. And I was like, this Valium's doing something. I can't move.
Valium's got me fucked up right now.
Yeah, I know why they make rap songs about this now. Dude, if you don't want to feel yourself.
Dude.
And not in that newfangled feel yourself way.
Yeah.
If you want to die, suck down some Valium. And then I had some dipshits in high school. You know who the fuck you are.
Damn.
Who, they found out that I had Valium.
Yeah.
And I quit taking it after I fell. I was like, I'm done. I'm not taking this anymore. I'll deal with the leg. They were asking to buy it off me.
Yeah.
Like, who do you think I am? I don't cross the street once the hand sign pops up when I'm going across a crosswalk.
Yeah.
You think I'm going to illegally sell you drugs that are prescribed to me?
You fool.
No. You're an idiot. What was her name?
Oh, shoot. It was a girl.
Yeah, the one specific one was a girl in my history class.
You don't have to name drop.
I want her kids to know.
Oh, my God.
I kind of want her kids to know. Your mom is filthy.
Jesus.
Is a filthy druggie.
Filthy.
I can't remember what her name was.
It's all good.
She was annoying.
I remember when I got... I'm just going to say this, and then I'm going to tease that story for a later podcast. When I had to take a bunch of pills and drugs for my bloated and oversized, dangerously large penis, I had to... I chose to not take some of them. I was just like, no, these pills are gigantic. I can't take them. And then I looked up. I was like, which ones are these for? And they're like, this is if you get an infection. And I just said, then I won't get an infection. Tossed them aside. They were fucking they were horse pills. And I had just, because of this experience, taught myself how to do pills. Because I couldn't. I'd just sit there like a child and just not swallow them.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to man up and take these fucking pills. So I was like, I did. So I started I would like drown myself to the pills. I put them in my mouth and just start fucking pounding water until they went down. Because at first I would, you do your tongue thing where you put it at the top of your tongue and then put your tongue at the top of your roof of your mouth and you'll let the water go by. You're like, no, I'm not going to swallow the pill. But if you just start fucking waterboarding yourself, eventually that pill disappears. So I kept doing it. And now I can take pills fine. I'm good at it. But at the time I just tossed those pills aside. And then I remember at school, I told them and they were like, what kind of pills are they? Like there were several kids that were like, what kind of pills? Kids, we were 20 something. But they were like, what kind of pills? I was like, dude, I don't know. I don't give a shit. I'm not giving you the pills. Fuck off. And they sat in my drawer until like years. And so I was like, I'm just going to throw these away.
I fucking hate when people
They're
do that.
old as shit.
Dude, I couldn't do pills for a long time either. Well, one time, was it the Valium? There was some time in my life where I had to take pills.
Yeah.
and I was too old. I had to have been in high school.
Yep.
I was too old, my doctor said, to not be taking pills.
Yep.
Because she was prescribing me something, and I said, "Ooh, is there like a liquid version of that?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "No, this is real medicine."
Yeah, dude, I hate that age when you you no longer get liquid form of medicine.
Yeah. So she said, in preparation for it, I want you to go to the store and I want you to get Tic Tacs. And then after you get Tic Tacs, I want you to get M&Ms. And then after you get normal M&Ms, I want you to get peanut M&Ms. And I want you to swallow those to learn how to take pills.
Yeah.
I walked myself to the store and I just saw Tic Tacs and I just grabbed them, bought them, went home. Did you know, because I didn't know until that day, did you know that jumbo Tic Tacs are a thing? Because I bought the biggest fucking Tic Tacs. They said jumbo across the front. They were pills. Dude. They were just massive pills.
Dude.
So I'm sitting there learning on something bigger than what I was going to swallow anyway.
Fuck. Dude.
I was so mad.
Dude, you were training with weights on.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I was Rock Lee in it.
Dude.
/ Goku / Piccolo. I was Shonen charactering it.
Yeah.
I was so angry.
Damn.
But I do love Tic Tacs. Used to take the white ones. They're really small. Looking back on it,
the fuck they do for you.
The world is different when you're a child.
Dude, it really is.
Because I used to suck on the tip of them because they were black inside.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
What?
I would suck on the tip of it until the black part started to show.
Yeah.
And then I'd flip it around and hold it in my mouth. And I'd pretend I had a tiny little cigar.
There you go.
It looked like it was smoking on the one side.
I did the orange ones. Orange Tic Tacs are my favorite. And then I liked what I did was I'd put them between my teeth. And then I played this game of like, or what?
And just give yourself cavities?
Yeah, of course. No, I'd almost like let go a little bit so that it would try to roll forward and then I'd catch it. Like that it would roll on my teeth. And I think I played that game a bit. I never. If you ever see someone just pop open a fucking thing of Tic Tacs and just down a bunch of them and to like eat them, they're a psychopath. To just like, but buy a thing of Tic Tacs and just like, just you're a monster. You're giving me the face that you do this. Who does this?
I would do that with orange Tic Tacs.
I guess I'm a full grown ass man. I don't. If I bought Tic Tacs now, I'd probably just fuck them up.
I did that as a kid.
Well, I'm trying to defend you here.
Toss back Tic Tacs.
I'm trying to save you here.
No, I'm a monster, and I know it because what I would do after I finished the Tic Tacs, they're in those little tiny, little tiny things,
like pill dispenser bottles.
I'd save them.
Yeah,
I'd save them all, and then I'd take off the wrapper, and then I'd fill them up with small amounts of water. It's 1 drink of water each.
Dude, I did that.
I'd cover myself in them, and I'd run out in the backyard and pretend I was surviving in the wild.
I didn't keep them, but I remember I always used to fill them with water, and I drink out of them. And I remember it was like it's a cup size for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just my way of. I was being like, I guess I didn't at the time. I didn't really watch any of those shows about surviving, but I fancied myself a small Bear Grylls at the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was living in St. Louis, and I used to just go out in the backyard. There was. Sorry, I guess this is just a bunch of stories that we're telling now.
Yeah, we're just going hard.
In St. Louis, the backyard, we were having problems with raccoons.
Yeah.
They kept getting into the trash. I don't know why. It's not that a kid that lived in the house used to just go in the backyard and give them baloney. It was just that they decided that they wanted to come to our house, I guess.
Yeah.
My dad was having a big problem with it because it was knocking over our trash cans. So one day my dad's done with it. We had a bow. He had a bow and arrow, right?
Fuck, dude.
He gets himself in all camo. Camo's his face.
Yep.
He goes and he sits on the deck because we had a above ground pool, but got rid of it. So there's just a deck in the yard.
Nice.
So my dad's up on the deck, and we had the wood on the side fence. And my dad sees something scurry, knocks the arrow, shoots, hits it, because somehow my dad was a god that day. Unbelievable. Just hits a moving target.
Yeah.
And the thing with an arrow through it takes off.
Oh.
Goes over the fence into this little no man's land yard.
Yeah.
Where a bunch of the yards all the fences kind of meet up, and there's an area in the center that I don't know why it was there.
Yeah.
So my dad runs and he jumps over that fence, and I'm looking over it too. And it's not a raccoon. He killed a rabbit.
Oh.
He shot a rabbit with it. And it died next to a tree. And stapled on the tree, somebody put a no hunting sign.
Oh, no.
So it looked like my dad was, I can't even imagine that the sign had to be a joke.
Dude.
Because it was surrounded by yards.
Yeah.
People's yards for a house. My dad grabs it, looks around like, fuck.
Yeah.
Runs back, and I just remember he's holding an arrow with a rabbit on it. And I thought it was the coolest shit.
Yeah.
And he walks over to the trash can and he just tips the arrow and the rabbit slides off into the trash can and then cleans the arrow up, dude.
Fuck,
It was wild.
My dad did shit like that.
To this day, I can't believe he hit it.
Yeah.
It was the first time I ever saw him shoot a bow and arrow.
And he just fucking
It might have been the first time he ever shot the bow and arrow.
fucking rabbit in the dark.
It wasn't dark.
Oh, I thought you said it was dark.
No,
but still, a fucking
was
moving rabbit.
It was broad daylight, hunting in the backyard.
Fuck, dude.
Next to a sign that says no hunting, please.
Hell yeah, dude.
Just imagine if your kid went out there with a gun, goes out there with a shotgun, dude, in the suburbs, and you just hear from a neighbor's backyard. Good job, Dad.
A little just, yeah.
Dude, that'd be so crazy.
Well, we went off on a bit of a tangent.
Well,
there.
we needed to end up talking about blood. Because of how much blood was in there.
There was an outrageous amount of blood caused by your girl.
Caused by one of the hottest chicks.
Dude, my God.
Unbelievable.
She also killed my favorite girl on the show, so how dare you?
It will just pop back at a bonfire.
Yeah, she'll come back.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. So we'll both do what we want.
I believe the hype for ReZero.
Yeah,
at least
one
so
episode
far.
in. For sure. If the show continues like this, you got a fan out of me.
Mm-hmm.
You got a fan in me.
I don't ever want to hear you do that again.
But yeah, I liked it.
You can't just be normal.
Dude, I'm trying, dude. Let me move past
What the fuck
this.
was that?
It was
dude?
an idea, and I immediately regretted it the second I started doing it.
I hated every second of that. And it was only like 2. It was a couple seconds long, and both those seconds were some of the worst seconds of my
Some
week.
of the worst.
But ReZero, bro, I'm in.
Same.
I'm in to see where it goes.
Word.
There's one thing that I'm worried about.
Fuck, what?
I have a problem when stories get to a climax or an end, and then it was a dream.
Oh, yeah.
And if this is establishing that it just restarts, if they get to a point that they've worked hard for a long time,
Yeah.
coming towards the end of an arc,
Yeah.
and it restarts,
Yeah.
I'll quit.
Dude, no.
I swear to God.
I will continue for us. Don't worry, guys.
You won't have a friend in me.
No, don't.
After that, I swear to God.
Dude, you bring that
Swear
back.
to God.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first episode of hopefully we'll watch more and we'll talk about this show more often
For sure.
in the future. I think that's where we're going to be headed soon, is being able to have longer form discussions about more than just the first episodes of stuff.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for joining us. I hope you have a happy afternoon, morning, night, wherever you are. And we'll see you next time.